God fucking damn. I was literally gonna kick back and relax for the rest of my day today. I was just gonna kick back, just chillax. But then Marvel Tōkon, the fighting game, literally just dropped shit. What's good, everybody? What's good, Team Offkick? And what's good, Notification Squatter? It is your boy Bish Monkey, and yeah, I'm gonna watch this gameplay. It's like a 12-minute long gameplay. Now, I'm chat. First of all, people on YouTube, twitch.tv/Chris Bish Monkey. Okay, make sure you join the Twitch stream. Make sure you drop a follow, all that shit. I would greatly appreciate it. And I know the Blade video was quite long, but there was a lot of shit that I need to check out. But I'm gonna try. Okay, chat? Listen, try. I'm gonna try to not have this video be 40 minutes long, but no promises. Alright, no promises. No promises. We're just gonna check out this gameplay. God damn, we even got like I got like the Nintendo stuff happen as well. Oh my god, this is a busy day. A random first day. A random first day where just a lot of shit apparently is just like being shown, happening, all that shit. But here we go. Here we go. PlayStation. Wait, what is up with his full screen? Do you guys see this like weird thingy down below? What the hell? Wait, is this a new YouTube feature shit? It's gotta be like a new YouTube thing. What the hell? Anyways.
皆さんこんにちは。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズディレクター
ファイティングソウル
関根和人です。この後の映像では基本操作やゲームルールをご紹介します。まだ開発中のものですが、8月のエボにて世界初シーンを出展します。ぜひこの動画を見て予習してください。皆さん
For those people that don't know, it's gonna be at Evo. It's gonna be at Evo. I know like 2 times KO or 2x KO or whatever we're calling it, like the League of Legends fighting game, is also gonna be like at Evo, but from what the hell did I just drop? I just dropped something. Ow, shit, my bad. Sorry, chat. Sorry, that was probably like loud, me hitting the microphone and all. But yeah, 2x KO is also gonna be at Evo, but most of my audience has been talking about like how they're gonna be playing Marvel Tōkon, fighting Soul and all that, which is understandable. Understandable.
楽しみにしています。それではご覧ください。
Game. Okay, so Fighting Soul's beginner guide. I actually thought we were only gonna get like one character, but this is like the entire like guide of the game.
3 out of 5 round format. The 4 characters on your team share a single vital gauge. A KO is achieved by reducing the opposing team's vital gauge to 0, earning you a round win. The team who takes 3 rounds first wins the match. The assemble gauge
makes sense.
sits just
Makes
below
sense.
the vital gauge and is used for assist-related mechanics. On the bottom of the screen, you can see your skill gauge. This is needed to perform powerful skills with your lead character.
No shit.
The first
this is
round of
like
the
okay, this is like very beginner guide. This is like full-on beginner guide. They're like talking about like what you used the meter for and all that. This is like for us people just like used to fighting games, like we're like veteran fighting games and all. We know this type of shit, you know. So
starts off in
I'm just waiting
format,
to get into like the spicy
executing
stuff.
a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location.
Trying to see the spicy
sends
stuff.
the opponent flying and triggers a stage transition, reuniting you with your 3rd and then 4th ally.
Oh! Whoa! So in the beginning, you don't even have all your characters.
The first round of a match starts off in a 2v2 format. Executing a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location sends the opponent flying and triggers a stage transition, reuniting you with your third.
Huh. So the other characters, you start off with 2 characters, and then the stage transition will then summon the 3rd and then the 4th character eventually. Huh.
And then 4th ally. Your allies also meet up with you when you slam the opponent into the stage corner or lose a round.
KO. Round 2.
When an ally
I actually like that. I know people. Chris, stop pausing. No. I don't want to speak over the video. Okay, I have some thoughts and opinions about this. I actually like that. Like at the start of the match, it seems like you just started off nice and simple. It's not just a full-on 4v4. You start off nice and slow, and if you get around, a character joins. Stage transition, a character joins. So it's like it's like a snowball. It's something eventually. So if it's like final round where all the characters on the screen and all kinds of shit, yeah, I like that. So there's like a build up. It's kind of like your characters also work as a meter. They work as a meter bar. You know, you don't start off with just like max level 5 or whatever.
Skill gauge also increase. Try to get your team together as fast as you can in order to reach your team's full potential. Here's a look at the button layouts for both controller and arcade stick. Please keep in mind that these aren't just the default layouts, but
what was controller?
Here's a look at the button.
He did say it's not the default layout. You can probably change it
for both controller and arcade stick. Please keep in mind that these aren't just the default layouts, but feel free to mix things up in the key config.
Yeah, so you can like mix shit up. So it don't even this doesn't even matter.
Suits your needs and playstyle.
And I like that they actually threw in the hitbox as well. You don't see like a lot of fighting games do that.
Such as the
they focus on like the controller layout,
button presses will
like in this current day and age.
Feel free to take
they focus a lot more on like controller layout than like arcade stick.
That works for you. Basic moves. Left and right directional inputs move your character forward or backward.
Very basic. Very
Upward
basic.
Inputs perform a jump, and downward inputs perform a crouch. Quickly tap forward twice or press the dash button to perform a dash. Quickly tap back twice or press back and the dash button to perform a back dash.
Are you gonna be able to then do like wave dashes and like back dashes like fast as fuck, just like in Marvel vs. Capcom?
Dashes and back
that's
dashes
what I'm wondering.
Be performed mid-air. Input another upward direction during a jump to perform a double jump.
I'm assuming if you hold up, you maybe do like a high jump
before jumping
there you
from
go.
the ground. Lets you
down
perform a high jump.
jump.
You can block the opponent's attacks by inputting a back direction. Back while standing performs a standing block.
And then obviously down back is
down and
crouching.
Back
yeah.
Performs a crouching block.
Very basic. Very like I know for us we sit here and like yeah no shit whatever, but keep in mind that might actually be somebody that have never ever played a fighting game before, and because they're big Marvel fans, now they're getting involved. So this is like very beginner guide.
Back
you know,
while jumping performs an aerial block. There are 3 types of normal attacks: light, medium, and heavy. Each attack has variations that can be used while jumping or crouching.
Yep.
These attacks can also change when combined with directional inputs, such as pressing forward and heavy or down and heavy in midair. Unique attacks activated.
Oh, that's interesting. So they actually okay. Hold on, let me think about this. You don't have a light jab and then a light kick, medium punch, medium kick, and then heavy punch and then heavy kick. You just have light, medium, and then heavy. Very I mean is very Marvel vs. Capcom like. I think there's other fighting games doing that as well, where they only have like a light, medium, and then a heavy. God damn, Storm. Ororo. Shit.
With the unique attack button,
Queen of
perform
Africa.
actions distinct to a character's abilities.
Mother.
Captain America throws his shield in a special trajectory. Iron Man fires his repulsor blasts. Ms. Marvel extends her arm to move. Storm creates a gust of wind across the screen.
So there's no special moves? Oh, they might show it. They might show it.
Star-Lord swaps the
But
element
this is just
in
like
his
unique
element
attacks.
gun. Doctor Doom creates a shield that defends against projectiles.
Oh, nah! Nah, that's gonna be mad corner shit.
Some characters' unique attacks feature variations when combined with different directional inputs. Each character has their own set of special moves called skills.
Here it is, here it is,
You
here
can
it is.
perform a variety of
Here it
skills
is.
using different combinations of
Quick
directional
skill.
inputs and the skill
Air
button.
quick skill. Back quick
Press
skill.
the skill button, medium, and a directional input to perform a variation of that skill. Pressing the skill button, heavy, and a directional input costs you 25 skill gauge, but allows you to use the EX version of that skill, called an extra skill. Skills are not limited to the skill button. Command inputs can also be used to perform skills.
Okay, yeah, I was about to pause the video and then question that, cause I was like, okay, so the quick skill seems to be like easy mode, quote unquote, easy mode, special move skill type of shit, but you can also do a raw execution. When you do quick skill though, it said it costs meter. But if you do raw input, does it cost meter?
The skill button, heavy, and a directional input costs you 25 skill gauge, but allows you to use the EX version of that
EX version.
skill, called an extra skill. Skills are not limited to the skill button. Command inputs can also be used to perform skills. Skills performed with command inputs deal slightly more damage. Super skills are powerful special moves that cost 50 skill gauge. They can be activated by pressing the skill button, medium, and
So I'm gonna go with a, well, it's not gonna be a wild guess. I'm gonna try to predict something. You're gonna have two supers that's gonna cost 50, and then obviously you're gonna have a level 3 which is gonna cost 100. That's what I'm guessing here.
50 skill gauge. They can be
Skill
activated
gauge.
by pressing the skill button.
It's skill gauge, okay? I'm gonna go with, like, you know, OG terms like super, you know, and all that.
Medium.
I'm not gonna
and
call it
heavy
super skills and all that, you know?
simultaneously. Ultimate skills pack even more of a punch and cost 100 skill gauge. They can be activated by
I swear to God, I did not pre-watch this video.
pressing the skill button, medium, heavy, and forward
It
simultaneously.
just made sense.
Both super and ultimate skills can deal
If
serious
like if a super skill costs 50, then I would assume a level 3 is gonna cost 100, you know?
damage when worked into a combo.
Or an ultimate skill, as it's called.
Link attack
God damn.
allows
Oh.
you to perform a combo by pressing attack buttons repeatedly. Press light repeatedly to execute a light route combo. This combo calls in allies to perform a
Auto
series
combo?
of attacks before using a skill attack, sending the opponent flying. Press medium repeatedly to execute a medium route combo. This combo features a skill attack and finishes with a super skill.
Auto
Press
combo.
heavy repeatedly
It's
to
auto
execute
combos.
a heavy route combo. This heavy hitting combo features an extra skill before ending with an ultimate skill.
Very, very basic combo.
You can change routes midway during the link attack as well, such as going from
Obviously.
light to medium to heavy. The assist attack in the light route powers up with the more allies you have available on your team.
Oh.
Slam launcher. Press down and heavy near the opponent to launch them into the air with the slam launcher.
Air combo.
After launching the opponent, you have a set duration of time to perform a series of follow-up attacks
yes.
while mid-air. With a few attacks in, press down and heavy to perform a powerful knockdown, or forward and heavy to trigger a blowback attack. Assemble assist. Activated
Man,
with
this
common-
game looks good. Fuck, this game looks fucking good.
heavy near the opponent to launch them
I'm
into the
liking
air
what
with
I'm
the
seeing.
slam launcher. After launching the opponent, you have a set duration of time to perform a series of follow-up attacks while mid-air. With a few attacks in, press down and heavy to perform a powerful knockdown, or forward and heavy to trigger a blowback attack. Assemble Assist, activated with combinations of the assist button and different directional inputs, can perform a variety of team actions. Press the assist button, or assist and forward, to summon your ally in the first slot. Press down and assist to summon your ally in the second slot.
Damn, you're gonna have 3 assists now that I think of it.
And assist to summon your ally in the third slot. You can also swap with your ally character by holding the assist.
You know what? I actually like that. Like those inputs. I like that. Unironically, I like that way better than Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Unironically.
To trigger a blowback attack.
Because one thing that, for me at least, one thing that always confused me was, I had to like, if I made a team in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and I'm not used to that team, I would accidentally press the wrong assist button, based off of like muscle memory and like my combos and shit. But here is gonna be like a little bit more like easier, because if you want, like, so right now he Captain America used Star-Lord, so he would just have to hold forward and then the assist button, and that would be Star-Lord. If he holds down and hits the assist button, etc., etc., etc. So I like that might actually be like
directional inputs can perform a variety of team actions. Press the assist button or assist and forward to summon your ally in the first slot.
See that?
Press down and assist to
so like the character pictures up here, right? You pretty much like just like pretend that they are your D-pad. It's a visual like look of your D-pad.
Summon your ally in the second slot.
So it's not gonna be confusing.
Press back and assist to summon your ally in the third slot. You can also swap with your ally character by holding the assist button when calling in the ally. Alternatively, you can swap in your ally by pressing the assist button when an assist attack hits or during your ally's standby animation. If you've summoned
is marvelous. That's marvelous. That is marvelous.
You can tag in with the last ally called in. A
that
tag
is
cannot
marvelous.
be performed if either your lead character or ally are hit by an opponent's attack during the assist.
Of course not.
There are various types of
guys, then you can get fucking happy birthday
the assist
combos.
Attacks will change depending on the slot each ally is in. If an ally is summoned in midair, or
I saw that. I saw it. Some people are not gonna point that out, but me as a Super Scroll main. Me as a Super Scroll main in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Alright, listen.
The assist attacks will change depending on the slot each ally is in.
Listen. Fatal Buster. That's all I'm gonna say.
If an ally is summoned
That's
in
all I'm gonna
mid-air,
say.
or after performing an attack with the lead character. When calling an assist while on the ground, the assist attack type is determined by which slot you are calling in. Tapping assist summons the ally in the first slot to perform a shooter assist, generally using projectiles. The down and assist input summons the ally in the second slot to perform a vertical assist, generally with an anti-air attack.
Oh!
Lastly, the back and assist input summons the ally in the third slot to perform an assault assist, an attack that leverages the unique abilities of that particular ally.
So depending on where they're oh shit. Alright, that's a lot. That's a lot. So depending on where your teammates are placed, their assist is gonna be different as well. Holy
Calling
fuck.
an ally mid-air performs an aerial assist. Assemble Rush. Pressing assist after your lead character lands an attack brings in an ally to perform a lunging attack. This costs 1 bar of assemble gauge, but it is highly versatile to keep a combo going or to cover for a blocked attack. Assemble Smash is a powerful attack that lets you endure hits from the start of your move and until just before your attack lands. on contact, you can spend your assemble gauge to perform a follow-up attack by pressing the assist button. Each ally's follow-up attack costs 1 bar of assemble gauge, but garners stronger effects. The aerial version is a lunging move that tracks to the opponent's position.
So how far could you extend that? Because right there, like, he was just using everything, you know?
Attack by pressing the assist button. Each
like, right here, could you just do an air combo here and then heavy downwards so they bounce from the ground in the air combo and then into like another,
1 bar
you know?
of assemble gauge, but garners stronger effects.
Because I would assume you don't have to use all the gauges like at the same time.
Assemble counter. Press assist, light, and back simultaneously to perform an assemble counter. This costs 1 bar of assemble gauge to activate, but endures attacks directly after activation and performs a counterattack with an ally. Use this with caution though, as it leaves you vulnerable if it whiffs.
Good. Because I was wondering about that as well. I was like, because if you can just fucking spam that shit,
Counterattack
then, you know.
with an ally. Use this with caution though, as it leaves you vulnerable if it whiffs.
Did I
Super
rush?
assemble.
Amani, stop! What's good, man? How you doing?
Pressing a direction and assist during a super skill calls in an ally to perform their super skill.
Yo, I love doing with the fucking gun one more time. I don't care.
Pressing a
I
direction
know. Chris, stop pausing. Fuck
and
you.
assist during a super skill calls in an ally to perform their super skill.
He just pulls
After
out the
attack,
blicky.
The called-in ally will be swapped in as the lead character. Super assemble can be performed up to 2 times in a row, making it an effective option, capable of unleashing 3 characters' super skills in one fell swoop. It costs 50 skill gauge each time to activate, so keep an eye on your
And that's why, and that is why you have 150. Cause I did think, in the back of my head, if you can perform a super skill, and it only costs 50, but an ultimate costs 100. And max gauge is 150. Are you then gonna use the ultimate one and then you have 50 in the back? But you can use 50 per character, and you have 4, so it makes absolute sense.
When you go for it. Crossover is a defensive technique that calls in an ally to cut in while you block. This can be executed by inputting assist and light while blocking, and is a great option to go on the offense.
I love Doom is just like, he's just dipping like with a portal.
However, the opponent can counter this with their own crossover reflect. Crossover reflect can be performed by pressing assist and light during the opponent's crossover. If you execute a crossover reflect at the last moment, this becomes a perfect reflect and triggers a counterattack against the opponent and...
Shut the fuck up. Yo. I just want to point out, we went from this is how you walk forward, this is how you walk back, to now the most fighting game nerd fucking descript like shit that I've ever seen in like team-based games.
This can be executed by inputting assist and light while blocking. And
bro, if you're like new to fighting games, right here, hold on, let me, like, button layouts, right here. All right, look at this. Is this where they're showing like the whole walking forward? Yeah, right here. This is how you jump. All right, right about, I was, you know, you doing like the link attacks as well, which is just like mashing a button, you know, auto combo attacks. Right about here. Right about there. Funny enough, it's when Doom is involved in the tutorial. When you see a lot more of Doom, suddenly this video just said, "Oh, you're new to fighting games? Fuck you. Get good, scrub. Like
Be executed by
now
inputting
we
assist
suddenly
and
get
right
like
while blocking,
insane
and
shit.
is a great option to go on the offense. As it
But
lets
that's
you
what I
interrupt the
like.
opponent's
Chad, that's what I like. I like it's not easy to make a fighting game. You have to make a fighting game where it's easy to approach, but it also is allowing you to have a high ceiling. A very high ceiling where people can, you know, get better, and then suddenly, you know, they get introduced to frame data, and then, you know, cowards, you know, that not trying to get better, they're gonna go, nah, I don't want to learn frame data because that would means that I have to get better at math and whatever, you know, nerd numbers and shit. Okay, what are you, a smuck? What are you, a dumbass, right? Frame data is like the next level to like learn more shit and then get better. You're not just gonna stop, right? Unless you don't give a fuck about that and you just mash like the auto combos.
attacks. However,
You know?
the opponent can counter this with their own crossover reflect. Crossover reflect can be performed by pressing assist
And then you
right
get, I
during
didn't
the
get a
opponent's
perfect
crossover.
reflect.
If you execute a crossover reflect at the last moment, this becomes a perfect reflect and triggers a counterattack
I wonder how hard that is gonna be to do, like the perfect reflect.
against the opponent and their ally. Mastering the timing to execute a perfect reflect is quite challenging, but if successful,
I just got my question answered.
it prevents the player from summoning assists for a duration, giving you the upper hand.
Oh shit! Look up there! You can't summon your. Oh my god! Yo! You know what this moment is? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You know what this moment is, Chad? Let me show you. Let me show you. Right here.
At the last moment, this
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back! Fight back!
That's what it is! Right there! Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
it prevents the player from summoning
You ain't got
assists
your
for a
homies no
duration,
more!
giving you
You're
the
getting
upper hand.
jumped!
This mechanic can be tough
Your
to
ass
master,
getting
but
jumped!
give it a shot once
Let me
you
go
get
back a
hang
little
of
bit.
the
Let me go.
control.
Hold on. Let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get up.
Reflect and triggers
That's
a
what it is.
counterattack
That's what
against
it
the
is.
opponent and their ally. Mastering the timing to execute a perfect reflect is quite challenging, but if successful, it prevents the player from summoning assists for a duration, giving you the upper hand. This mechanic can be tough to master, but give it a shot once you get a hang of the controls.
God damn.
いかがだったでしょうか。
One thing I
よ
gotta
りエキサイ
check.
ティン
I'm
グな
gonna go
体
back
験を
after
提供できる
this.
ようスタッフ一同全力で開発に取り組んでいます。世界初私有となるエポでのトライアル版をぜひ楽しんでください。マーベルと
I mean, at this point, man, is Guilty Gear? Hold on, Chad. Is Guilty Gear Evo? Evo 2000 and line up. Can I see? Where do I find that? 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 Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is events? Events. Can I? Man, I gotta Google that shit, I guess. Evo 2000 lineup. What are the games? Right here. I'm assuming this is the one. So Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Under Night In Birth, Mortal Kombat 1, Fatal Fury City of the Wolf, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Coming in the new extended lineup. Oh yeah, there's the extended lineup. So you got like Virtua Fighter stuff, you got KOF, you got like Killer Instinct, which is nice. So Guilty Gear is there. So I'm assuming either before the top 8 for Guilty Gear Strife or after the top 8. I would assume that they're probably going to show something with Guilty Gear, but also after that, they might actually have like the Marvel Tōkon devs get up on stage and then show maybe a character reveal for like the next Marvel character in the game, you know? Yeah, what up, Fable? How you doing?
闘魂ファイティングソウルズは
Get your
プレイヤーの
kiss.
皆さんと一緒に育てていきたいと思っています。皆さんからの忌憚のないフィードバックをお待ちしています。また今後の発表を見逃さないよう各種 SNS をフォローしてください。それではエボでお会いしましょう。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。
10 out of 10. This was a 10 out of 10. This was a 10 out of 10. I love how they did this beginner guide, but it was also a nice introduction and really gave like an insight of how they have been thinking about this game. You know? From like, you know, skeleton to then flesh, you know, and then so on and so on. Like it seems like, it really seems like it's very, very like when we saw the gameplay trailer the first time and we were introduced to like 4v4, it was like, whoa, that almost sounds like too much. Like there's gonna be so much happening on the screen. But now that we got like an insight of how like the fights are gonna start, you're not gonna start with all 4 characters at the same time. It's gonna be something that builds up. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. So it might also make you think about how you want to set up your team. You know, maybe you know, you want to play Doom and you want to save Storm for last, maybe, or maybe you want to have like the 2 characters that you're mostly comfortable with in the front. So maybe you'll play like Ghost Rider and then you'll have Spider-Man like already there, you know? You have like the characters that you're mostly comfortable with. And then maybe the characters that you're not that familiar with yet, they can be like in the back and they'll come in later. And then, I mean, imagine if you're like comfortable with all fucking characters on the entire roster, then it don't matter. It don't matter, you know? Good on my end, didn't even know more footage was released. I'm gonna go watch this soon. It literally just dropped. It dropped like 20 minutes ago. Something like that. I'm 32 minutes in, by the way. I literally said it was not gonna be as long as the Blade video that I uploaded yesterday. And you know, if you're looking at it, I wasn't lying, because it's not we're not even 40 minutes in, and let me end this video so we don't get to the 40 minutes, okay? Yeah, this is great. I actually love everything that I've seen so far. I'm probably gonna make like a top 10 character list that I want to see in the game. It might be familiar with the Marvel Rivals list that I did. Because why wouldn't I have the characters in this game, you know? Just because I'm wishing for characters in Marvel Rivals and, you know, then I'm going to make a list for Marvel Tōkon doesn't mean like, oh, because I wish them in Marvel Rivals, I can't use them here. No, I want to see those same fucking characters for the most in this game as well. Like, the fuck? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fucking bullshit over on YouTube. And, you know, stop by on Twitch, twitch.tv/crispymonkey. You know, I try to stream every day. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I have my breaks where I don't stream for like maybe 2 or 3 days. But that's because, you know, I'm cooking some art. And sometimes most of the art that I'll be cooking, can't really stream that. So, you know, boo-hoo. But, you know, just want to put that on your radar real quick. Anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. See you guys next time. Peace! And